Yeah.
It's like you're just standing there watching until someone stands next to terrain. You just literally just laser focused until the Callisto hops a little. This is the place where you can defend against this, and Willer's here.
Willer's here.
You don't need to do this, I'm just going to say.
Well, they're going to send it. Jiwoo, he gets that barrier. He is going to get knocked up, and there it is, first blood. 2 kills for the Callisto. Sponge also survives from all the turret shots he also took here.
Okay.
Willer not able to do it. Can get a dragon off of this?
I think the only way... I think he's probably just dead. I think he's just dead.
Yep, flash on in for the engage just to make 100% sure. That's a good idea for Ondil to roam. As long as Jiwoo is not getting dove.
Yeah, he's lacking the buckler support right now, so...
Everybody already knows. We do have a Pantheon in a little bit of trouble here. Willer against 3. We do have Ondil and Nucal making their way over, but Willer already super low. And so Nucal and Ondil didn't really want a full commit there.
Yeah, that was a bit of a freebie.
From this, it would be him.
Doesn't Garen do that as well? Where's Garen's skins? Oh.
Maybe Garen did get skin, but Taeyeon is in a little bit of trouble.
Yeah, that looked painful.
It looks like they're going to get the Chemtech, right?
I mean, they're a little bit ahead, but it's just not sizable. It's a little worrying.
It's going to be Hextech Soul. It is.
Oh.
There you go.
Wow, good job.
I can see the future. Try your best not to die. Make sure you kill the enemies, not your own teammates, and try to get their inhibitors.
Oh, what?
Okay. All right, we got another TP coming in, actually.
Oh, they really want them.
They really want to get in here. Ucal is in, and there's really no more room for them to run, as there were deep wards behind them, and they absolutely got the
Herald. They do get played spot. Yeah.
They deny farm from Taeyeon.
And they actually don't even get Herald, so that's pretty worth.
I'd say absolutely worth. And DRX now more than 1,000 gold ahead. Scout.
Also, you have to remember the extra factor. It's about sending a message. Oh, and they do get first tower. That's pretty big.
They sent a message. Cataclysm is going to come in. Ondil does not have flash, but he is popping. So he's going to send Lehens back to the Shadow Realm and just be on his merry way. I guess they didn't expect that deep ward.
Where was the bailout?
We got a little 1v1 here. Kingen is going all in onto Rich. And he's taking a whole bunch of damage. Grim Deliverance does come in. And meanwhile, we got a fight here in the top river over the Rift Herald as Jiwoo gets in there and does a ton of damage, but now puts himself in a bad spot against Scout. And now in the 1v1, we are going to see Rich does win that, as going back in on a Ucal, he gets burst down. Willer goes in by himself, and that is never going to work out. As Ondil, trying desperately to be useful, puts up a steadfast presence, doesn't do a whole lot. But yeah, Nongshim feeling pretty good about that top side fight, at least. Yeah, good on the top side, but it feels really bad that your top laner got solo killed by Gwen effectively twice, right? You know, died, rezzed, died again. It's now a 3-0-1 Gwen who has a 2,000 gold lead. Look at the gold differences between lanes. Rich is Pantheon, but not really. Okay, well, they're trying to kill Scout here once again in the side lane. Lehen's trying his best with a hostile takeover to help him.
Ult was just kind of like, now kiss, you know?
Now kiss. And now we got the engage here on Ondil. He's in a rough spot, honestly. He doesn't have his flash. Willer's as well. Does get the ult off, but Taeyeon is here. The shield is up. Willer trying to continue this fight, and now Rich, who is gigantic, is trying to take on this Callista, and the return of the team does come in, but the Needles get him after the bailout. At the end of the day, though, Nongshim do have control over this Drake. Should be able to take it down for Soul Point.
Yeah, I mean, it's super scrappy, but Nongshim managed to get the dragon, and that's the main thing. Taeyeon getting a lot of value on this Callista. And these fights, I just feel like struggling to really get the consistent damage down for DRX. You know, Taeyeon took so long to go down.
But it's still the best soul in the game. And, okay, we got a little all-in here from Scout, who might regret his decision. Takes a bajillion damage. Hits the bailout, though, as Lehens gets there. And yes, Willer will shut him down, but it's going to be a 2-for-1 in favor of Nongshim.
Oh, and Kingen stopped the TP.
Yeah, he did.
I'm not sure Rich would have wanted to follow that TP. As strong as he is, he would have just TP'd into 3 people. But still, I think Kingen made the right call in the moment.
Got caught, and he used steadfast presence late. He was low, he left, and then like Rich eventually got there. As now Scout, he's really not enjoying his existence here in the side lanes, as continuously getting ganked. DRX will not let lower level than Sponge.
Yeah, he is not so. There's a TP coming in. Yeah.
All right, just flash and press R. That's better.
Why not?
No needles available here for Rich, so eventually, even in the mist, he's trying to do his best and pummel down Sponge, but I think it's just a little bit too much.
That works. Just do that. You know, we'll pretend he didn't mess up the flag and drag combo.
That's fine.
That wall's really long anyway. UCAL now level 13 though, you know, making some progress. Just hasn't. They're just starting Baron.
We got Coach Flows from DRX as well. We got a one-on-one here. Scout in a bit of trouble. UCAL going all in as the flash comes out. But meanwhile, Nomshim going for this dragon, taking a ton of burst and poke damage rather. And this engage from Lehens is not going to work out. The hostile takeover does hit onto Willer and catches the two of them. And now Taeyun with the bailout on the left side should be able to take out Gio, and there it is, but immediately dies afterwards. That's the third time that's happened. So they're really trying to spread this one out and tear Nomshim apart, who just wants to stick together like a team.
See UCAL threatening on the flank, and Rich too. If they can get a pincer here, could be so devastating.
You can see that Nomshim knows about this. They don't want to commit, as the ult is going to hit nobody from the poppy. They're trying to isolate Taeyun though on the left side, and no bailout comes out. He's just dead. That's no AD carry for Nomshim now. Kingin in a rough spot is going to go into that passive Sponge. Can't really do all this by himself, though. They're trying to get on top of Rich, but he just flashes the wall. And the knock into the wall here from Ondil is huge. 880 gold goes over to UCAL, and they should get this dragon.
Yeah, able to stop the soul coming through. So much damage done by Rich, and I think Lehens was inside the Callisto ult, so couldn't use the bailout on Taeyun. Many sporadic Baron starts in this game. Oh, we are seeing...
the dragon.
There was like 7 pings that came in like a second there.
Well, we're going to have this Poppy ult hit something as the Jarvan goes flying, and now they're going for the engage. The hostile takeover is going to get Ondil, but not this Gwen, as Lehens is trying to peel against the Gwen. Nobody can deal damage to Rich. He's getting alone. Finally, they do take him out, and he was the main member that they were looking for, but UCAL able to get 2. We're going to pick up a bit more, and finally that Bruiser Corki does go down, as 80 carries are out of the fight. And Willer kind of by his lonesome here on the top side. Eventually, he should be going down.
You know, honestly, a lot of discipline from both AD carries to not end up flashing. It's actually DRX who maintain a ton of Summoner Spell economy for this next Soul fight. Soul, I think Nomshim are fine.
They haven't even started it yet, and this Soul is already gone.
Willer's not up, and he doesn't have ult.
Yeah.
So just a job and throwing a flag can just like slow down a whole team. It's
Steal your Gromp. Now, Ondil's got to be careful about, okay, they're trying to TP flank, actually, so enough about being careful. They just want to get on into Scout, and he's going to get supremely low, but they take out Jiwoo on the backside of that fight, and they get Rich. And it's really only UCAL that is a damage dealer that's left here on the side of DRX. As Nomshim, they don't get everyone, but they get enough to go for this Baron.
Yeah, I think pretty good with the outcome. DRX try and force this aggressive fight. It just doesn't pay off.
That just felt a little bit too forced. I mean, the TP was coming in, Willer was going head first, but you're right in the center of them.
You can do that. They're pinging it out.
I don't know.
Yeah, there we go.
But they got to get multiple angles against the Renata specifically, as Willer's going to go in. He's got a shield right in front of him, and Kingan's going to zone the rest of the team and nearly just take out Gio all by himself. Gio has to barrier and flash, and he's still going to go down. Bit of a disaster, but DRX tried their absolute hardest to make a fight work. And Nomshim say, we are just better at this point in time. As Rich, not even that far ahead anymore. Kingan was able to catch up by this point in the game. And with that, they should be able to push spot and win this one.
Yeah, Scout did a great job in this one, keeping UCAL at bay, not letting him approach on the flank, keeping him accountable. And also Lehens with the Renata getting so much value in these fights. So they will be able to equalize the series. A scrappy game again. We're going to be 1-1 between these two and taking us to the game 3.
UCAL going to try his best. Here comes Ondil, but no ults and no health bars anymore. Down will go the Nexus. Nomshim brings us to a game number 3 in what was a closer